Huh? Don't worry about it, bro. You got him, man. All right, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Matthew Hicks alongside David Esselfie. Here broadcasting live at Woodland High School. The Woodland Hawks will be taking on the Watertown Indians today. Dave, Hawks, first game, came out with a big victory. Any last words? Just basically a quick recap of that last game.
Oh, yeah, it was a very intense game. What was the score again, please?
I believe... I can't.
You remember?
Can't remember off the top of my head.
It was a very intense game. It was
game.
34-31, I think.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, but it was a very intense game. Yes, the players played physically. Yeah, everything was good.
Yeah, great game. Come from behind victory as well. They're down at half. And today we'll just be looking to continue that momentum in the game today against a very good Watertown team who came out with a victory against Oxford in their first game. And kickoff we're now underway here. Kabusk, the man to return the kick. Had a few good returns the last game, and it looks to continue that. He's got room down the sideline as he crosses midfield. And the Hawks come out on offense today, led by quarterback Tyler Belinsky. Did not play in the first game. Coach's decision there. But today, under center, and should be a different look on offense. Maybe a few more pass plays, Dave.
Yes, because last time there was a lot of run plays, a lot of them. But today, hopefully, we're looking to shake it up a little bit. Maybe help them out, because, again, the teams are going to eventually pick up and run plays. So we've got to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, so here we go. Hawks in their formation here. They are most of the time that X-wing formation as they give it off to Ben Nuss. He tries to get room inside and picks up very minimal gain, probably a yard. So it'll be second down Hawks.
Again, that's kind of what bothered us a little bit last week because the inside plays were kind of a little tricky for us, but,
Yeah, the inside game, but, a variety of different backs on the Hawks as far as Krifka, Cochran, Kabusk, all of them offering a little something different as this handoff goes to Krifka, and he's stopped there at the line of scrimmage by number 50. And the Hawks are backed up here on third down. And as we saw earlier in the game last time, they struggled here in these long third down situations here. This one about a 3rd and 13.
Hopefully it changes today a little bit,
Yeah, see, well, Belinsky, he's got a little bit more of an arm than Farina, a little bit more experience under center. He had been the starting quarterback all through training camp, and he went to all the quarterback camps, all the passing leagues as the number 1 Q. So let's see what he does here, and they'll just hand it off to Nuss, and Nuss pushing the pile forward, making this a manageable 4th down situation. We'll most likely see the offense stay out on the field here.
Again, he gets the ball, he just keeps turning those legs, he gets more yard, doing the job.
Nuss received the least amount of carries in the last game. See if that changes today. He's been contributing in the last 2 plays. So here we go. About a 4th and 5 situation here. Belinsky under center. 1 receiver out wide. It's a run play with Krifka, and he meets a hole. And they're pushing the pile forward. This might be close to a first down here. And it isn't a first down.
It's going to be a little bit sad.
Nah, don't worry about it. Always hitting the update button? All right, good. Doing a good job. And here comes out Watertown, who's led by number 4, I think Nick Deella, number 4. This guy in his last game threw for 3 touchdowns and then contributed with a pick 6 on defense. So number 4, one of the best players here in the NVL, as we'll be seeing a lot of him today, whether it's throwing, running the football. This kid is really something to see. So they start with a run outside number 45, flag on the play. And he's got room down the sideline. Still going, and he's pushed out of bounds just before the 30, inside the 40-yard line.
There's a lot of yards by the...
Yeah, but it looks like there is a flag, and this one may be coming back. I believe it is. So this will be a first and 20 situation here for Watertown. So I believe, looking at the ref there, it looked like there were 2 fouls on the play. A little block in the back, and then the holds. Some of Watertown back here on first and 20.
See, I don't know much about the Watertown football team, but I heard from what I'm hearing, they're a pretty physical and tough team. So they're gonna give us a challenge today.
Yeah, they beat up an Oxford team who last season. Yeah, there were a bunch of big guys. Don't know what the team looks like this year, but from what I've been hearing, this Della kid, the quarterback, is really something else. He runs, but is pushed out of bounds. So good job by the Hawks containing him.
Again, containment is always key during a football game, you know?
Very experienced Watertown offense with lots of seniors on this team. So this team's been around each other for quite a while now. So they'll be trying to use the experience to their advantage here.
Let's go, defense!
Hawks not as many seniors on the team, but still a very experienced team as Della takes the snap out of shotgun, throwing right side. Caught there by number 45. So they'll make it a manageable 3rd and 5 here. I'd probably say 3rd and 7 after the completion. So there's a big situation here for the Hawks. They did a very good job, I think, in the second half in these situations on 3rd downs.
Yes.
Stopping them. Didn't do very well early.
Yes, that's why that was a killer last game. But hopefully looking to change that this game.
I think definitely one of their keys in this game is playing an entire game. Really didn't show up in the first half against Crosby. Did a good in the second half. So it's a little, be an indicator to see how they do here. Della throwing deep. He's got a man, and it is incomplete. Kabus the man to break it up. That time, Della looking for his tight end down the field.
Come on, Hawks.
Again, we talked about this Kabus kid. He's an athlete. He's very good at what he does.
He's a big guy for a sophomore.
Very much so.
Looks like he could be one of those upperclassmen, but just
a specimen. He's a physical specimen.
Physical specimen indeed. As they do a punt here, Hawks will just let this one roll inside the 30-yard line, down to about the 28, and that's where the Hawks will start their second drive.
From their own 28-yard line. Let's go, Hawks!
So Watertown, their first drive, are affected by that holding penalty. Could never really make up for it. Hawks took advantage there defensively. Let's see if they could do something here offensively. Watertown, their last game against Oxford, struggled in the first half. We're down 16-0, but came all the way back to eventually win the game. I believe it was 31-16 or something like that. So the Hawks will start their drive, second drive. Some shuffling there at the line of scrimmage. One inside, that time with Cochran. They'll pick up around 3 yards. Keep the line of scrimmage moving.
Now Cochran last game, he was a very good player last game, a key asset to the team.
Yeah, he added another speed element that really complemented the likes of Nuss and Krifka. Also was a very good returner in that game as well.
Yep, very elusive kid too. Very elusive.
Good job, baby. Come on, Woodland.
And Belinsky gives to Kabusk here. He's looking for room on the outside, cuts it back inside. He's down at...
Good job, offense. Good job.
It's a good job by the offensive line, really opening up that hole there.
Yes.
Kabusk stayed nice and patient, didn't run into anything. Wait for the hole to develop, and that will set up a good 3rd and 1 situation. These are the situations the Hawks want to be in.
Yes, yes, very much so. Again, patience is a very important role in doing football because, you rush a little bit, you make mistakes, and those could cost you the game.
And this isn't an offense that they're going to throw the ball down the field.
Yes.
Make out. Really, even a 3rd and 10 situation is trouble for them.
Yes,
so.
very much so.
But it's very important for them to keep the line of scrimmage moving. Belinsky under center here. And timeout taken there by Coach Maffo.
Timeout called, Woodland.
First time out of the game so far?
First time out for the Hawks. Tom, it really looked like Watertown, as you were referencing earlier, crowding everyone up there at the line of scrimmage, trying to stop, preparing for the run here. So maybe opening up with maybe a pass play here on 3rd down, something like that.
Yes, very much so. That would be very important for this game.
Last game, only throwing the ball one time the entire game. It was ended up being an interception, but also under different circumstances. They had an inexperienced quarterback like Farina in there, taking snaps under center.
Again, once in a while, passes could be very. I mean, yes, our QB may not be that experienced. Well, he is experienced, but not that experienced. But once to shake things up a little bit with a pass ball.
Yeah, he's got an arm too. I saw it in the passing leagues. He's hitting his receivers down the field and with good accuracy as well. So he'll try to run it inside here with Krifka, and Krifka stopped at the line of scrimmage. They may have even lost the yard there. And here we go here. Big 4th down. Interesting call here by Coach Maffo. And no receivers out wide here, so they'll just try to barrel their way forward here in the wishbone formation. They give it to Krifka, and he looks close. And I think he just did get enough for the 1st down as the chains will move here.
There you go, boys.
So the Hawks take a risk early, but it works, Dave.
Yes.
Baby, get some.
Woodland 1st and 10 from their 40.
Yep. It's a good work there by Krifka. The big power back up the middle.
Very much so. Krifka, again, specimen, athlete. He keeps those legs churning and gets more yards.
Yeah,
Let's go, Hawks.
it's really the player of the game last week offensively. He got most of the carries, over I believe it was 26 carries.
Indeed.
Over 100 yards. And also 3 touchdowns as well, so this time they give it inside the nuts. A good solid pickup there on, good play there on 1st down.
2nd and 6.
Come on, Hawks. Let's get some. Get some, Hawks.
Belinsky under center. Kabusk in motion, and he's the one that try to get the ball here. Looking for room along the edge, but it's tackled by number 2.
Again, good job by the Watertown defense over there, containing the ball.
Yeah, they're a pretty fast defense as well. Number 2 and number 4 especially. Hawks, last time they went for it, that was before midfield, so I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do it again here.
Come on, Hawks. Come on, boys.
Stoppage of play here. And it'll be
Woodland called for an offside penalty.
an offsides call.
I don't know what caused that flag to be thrown, but
yeah, I think either someone moved there. I think it was either someone moved there at the line of scrimmage, or I don't really see it either.
Yeah. Well, the ref is the ref.
The ref's the ref. He's going to make the calls.
Yep.
And here we go. The Hawks are now spreading it out in the shotgun formation. And Belinsky will roll out to his right, and he throwing it to Kabus, and it's inner. Nope, actually, Della that time drops the interception. And on a 3rd and long, I would be shocked if Mafo goes for it here.
Kabus, right. Rushing. Come on, Hawks! Let's go! Let's get some, Woodland!
So for the first time this year, we'll see the Hawks punting unit come on
Yes.
out. Big Josh Hassan, who was...
I heard he has a boot on him.
He does have a boot, and it was... He did pretty well last year. Good end-over-ender punt there. Number 2, the man that tried to return it, and he stopped there by number 45. That's Carter Moore. So far, defensively, special teams, the Hawks have been playing pretty well.
Yes.
Hawks had a little drive going there.
But that flag didn't help.
Yeah, that's the 5-yard penalty. We mentioned it earlier.
Yes.
It was really important for them to be in the short distance situations. That time, Belinsky had the man-on-man coverage, just couldn't needle the pass in there.
Yeah.
The Watertown offense will come back out. They are spreading everyone out wide. 2 receivers to the left, to his right. Della spins. He's continuing to churn up field, making players miss. Freedom misses a tackle as he continues to run
this
up
quarterback is very...
He's got room along the sideline.
Oh, my goodness.
Until finally being taken down.
What I'm seeing here, it might be like a Deshaun Watson, pretty much.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too.
know?
Saw the elusiveness. But it looks like, once again, someone held for Watertown. Didn't see the flag on the field, but they are bringing it back.
Yep.
Right about to the original line of scrimmage. There might have been a block in the back.
Players got to watch out for those, tiny little details. Every detail really pretty much counts in this game. You got to watch out for, illegal blocks and stuff like that.
Yeah, it does look it actually looks like a personal foul call.
Yeah, baby!
So I believe that's one of those. I believe the personal foul is one of those plays where they call it at the spot of the foul. So really only looks like they backed him up about 5 yards.
Get that ball, Hawks!
What is it saying on the
Let's
scoreboard?
get some!
First and 15.
All right, here we go!
They try outside run there, and that is just swallowed up by number 58 or 59. Where's the rosters?
Again, the Hawks defense on fire right now.
Nice job, boys.
So the Hawks defense causing a lot of havoc there.
Yes.
Big loss. So about a second and more than 20 here. They'll just try to run it up the middle. That stopped.
Again, they're doing a good job containing all the run plays pretty much. Last time they struggled a little bit with containing run plays during the first half of the game. But now they're improving. They've made the adjustments.
Good job there by Joe Shea, the first guy to make contact there. The Hawks bottling up the run early. Yeah, you mentioned it. The outside run really killed them last game. Looks like Coach Amafo and the defense making that adjustment. So it is 3rd and forever here for Watertown. got to avoid the deep throw here as he tries to fire, and he's got a man open, and it's caught.
And that was an impressive catch.
That one by number 36. Tall receiver just leapt right over the...
that was supreme athleticism right there.
Just leaped over the cornerback Farina. Yeah, Dave, supreme athleticism.
Moves it into Woodland territory. Ball's on the 36-yard, 37-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's one thing that the Hawks don't have, a real lengthy receiver like that. You can just jump over everyone. That was an impressive throw there. Also throws right on the money, too, by Diella. Put it right where it had to be.
He's got the accurate arm.
And he tries again, and this time throwing it out wide. This ball's dropped.
Incomplete pass.
And Hawks with a great situation there. It looked like a 3rd and forever. But just couldn't execute on the 3rd down play. Watertown was able to continue this drive. Now in Hawks territory for the first time today. So Watertown continuing to spread it out here.
Let's go.
4 out wide. As receiver that time jumped off false start there.
Illegal procedure call against Watertown.
Huh. I thought it was from our side.
Yeah, you missed the receiver there, Dave.
I guess so.
So the Hawks secured their first win on the road. So this is their home opener today against Watertown. Looking to make a impression here on the Woodland faithful.
And so far, they've been doing a pretty decent job so far.
Yeah, I mean, Watertown's a team that's pretty well. This ball's up in the air and caught. Just threw up a prayer there, Diella, and just let his tall receiver go up and get it.
That's, again, you said before, we're liking quite the tall guys, receivers, blockers, so.
Akula with the catch.
Got to make an adjustment there, I believe.
Yes.
I mean, this kid's just been jumping over. Probably maybe a double team. I mean, it doesn't seem like any other receiver has been able to, have that kind of jumping ability. That's insane.
Those were very high hops, pretty much.
Diella takes the ball out of the gun formation. It's a quarterback keeper here. Looking for room up the middle. He cuts it outside, and he's pushed out of bounds, but not before picking up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Indians. Or actually, no, they're going to call it a touchdown. My bad.
Watertown touchdown.
So Watertown will strike first today, Dave.
Again, the quarterback, he's been on fire from Watertown team. Running the ball, throwing pretty good throws.
It wasn't for a lack of opportunity either. The Hawks backed him up a few times there, and he just
continuing to persevere, pretty much, yeah.
Quarterback able to make plays with both his arm and his legs. As the extra point is through and good.
Yep.
So Watertown getting the early advantage here. Also have to answer offensively. So with 50 seconds left here in the first quarter to score 7-0 Watertown. So far the Hawks offense, first drive, really couldn't get anything going. Second drive, a few 1st downs. Went for it on 4th down, was able to convert. But the drive stalled after an offsides play. So what do you think the Hawks have to do offensively to keep these drives going?
Well, again, mix it up a little bit. Because try to run the outside plays a lot. Maybe once in a while sneak an inside player in there. Maybe once in a while get a throw in there too. Switch it up a little bit. Try to trick the enemy, pretty much.
A little trickery wouldn't hurt there. Just, a little something different. I mean, Watertown's defense seems to be everyone's there at the line of scrimmage anticipating a run. So maybe a 1st down play, go a little play action, throw the ball down the field. You just never know what will happen. So we'll see. The Hawks, to their credit in their last game, really did a good job of when the defense struggled, they were able to answer offensively with a nice long drive. So
the offense was able to make it up for the defense pretty much first half of the game.
So the kick is off. This one with number 34. It's muffed a bit there like a bus, but still able to pick it up and driving his way forward and does a pretty good job there. Probably got an extra 5 yards or so.
That's a pretty good fight for a solid gain over there.
So here comes out the Hawks offense for the 3rd time today.
Let's go, Hawks.
And one receiver out wide right. A little movement at the line of scrimmage, and Bolinski will get Nuss in motion. The ball will go to him, and he's got a little room there to the outside. It's about a pickup of around 8 there, so 2nd and short for the Hawks. So there's your outside run, Dave. You haven't been doing.
Yeah, see,
ran about 1 or 2 of those, but yeah, a little trickery.
Yes,
Dave.
yep. Once in a while, switch it up because again, you don't want the other team to anticipate what you're doing all the time. You wanna be, a little bit different here and every time,
It's tough with an offense like this when they just know they're going to run the football.
Yes.
And so it's tough.
Should
Outside runs, inside runs. That's why you got all that motion there at the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
Just to try to confuse that Watertown defense as whistle blown here. And it's for the end of the first quarter.
With the score, Watertown 7, Indians 0.
So Hawks trail here, 7-0.
Again, that was a pretty good first quarter of the game.
Yeah, I mean, against a good Watertown team as well. They're holding their own here, putting up a good fight.
There are no pushovers, obviously. Their quarterback is great. They have a pretty good receiver.
Yeah, Hawks were also had situations there to get off the field multiple times. Just gotta make some subtle adjustments, maybe double cover that one kid who's jumping over all our.
He's too tall,
Yeah, he's just too tall. He's got a little physical. Maybe put a safety over the top, pop him or something. You know what I mean? Make him work for it at least a little bit.
What was Jason's number 18? Jason's 18, right? 18, number 18, right?
No, it's 81. Yeah, see him? 81. He's getting a drink of water. He's on the bench. Water on the practice. Big old quad number for the game. Water. Alright, so here come. So here we go. Start of the second quarter. Hawks line up in the X-wing formation. So go back to Nuss. Cutting it inside. Churning right near that line of gain. Let's see. Not moving the chains yet. Still say Nuss was about a yard or so short of the first. No, just kidding. They're moving them. Moving the chains. The first down Hawks.
Okay, we talk about this Nuss kid. He is a very physical specimen. He's able to, run people over pretty much. He's able to do it all.
There's been a little change up in the offense as we saw in that last game.
Yes.
A lot of the carries going to Nuss as we see now 3 in a row going to him. So he's continuing to push these Indian defenders aside and gets a good pickup there. About a 7-yard pickup there. Should be about a 2nd and 3. This is a good situation here. 2nd and 3. Maybe play action. Throw the ball down the field. It'll test your luck.
If you have the defense offense, the Woodland offense like this, you gotta be a little bit crafty once in a while. Craftiness is key.
And this one goes to Krifka. He's pushing ahead. Yeah, that's right toward that 40-yard line, which would be a first down. Another close call there for the referee to make.
Eddie Krifka, tough as nails. That's what he is.
Tough as nails. Guy's got to play on both sides of the field, offense and defense.
He's remarkable, Eddie Krifka.
But he never complains.
Never complains.
Always out there working 100%.
Head is in the game all the time.
Outside linebacker, running back, does it all. So we go about 3rd and inches here. They go to Nuss, and they stop them. Multiple Watertown defenders there. And a loss of around 5, so it'll be a 4th and long. A little bit more than 5.
Nice job, girls.
So decision time here for the Hawks. So they look like to be keeping the offense out on the field. Maffa trusting the sophomore quarterback here to maybe throw the ball down the field. Not in the shotgun formation. This time they line back up in the X-wing. And movement at the line of scrimmage. That'll move the Hawks back another 5 yards. And the punting unit will come on out.
Push the ball back another 5 yards.
So tough break for the Hawks. They were really moving there offensively. And once again, the drive stalls out at midfield. As Hassan will come out for the second time today to punt.
Again, I've said it already before. Patience is #1 priority in football game. You got to be patient, not to make mistakes, simple, common mistakes.
Low snap, but Hassan able to get a nice roller inside the 30-yard line, right around the 27, and that's where Watertown will start the drive, hoping to duplicate what they did in their last drive. Touchdown run by Nick Della.
We're about 9 minutes in the game, the second quarter.
Come on, defense. Let's go, defense.
Watertown in their spread formation here. And movement at the line of scrimmage. So I believe Carter and Moore did a good job there. Coming right over the center, or excuse me, the left guard. And got the offensive lineman to jump. So Watertown will start this drive backed up. 1st and 15. So this kind of plays have been penalties. I think they've had a penalty on the first play of every single drive so far.
Yeah, there's been a lot of penalties in this game so far.
So Watertown's really been starting their drives to hurt themselves.
Yes.
Really backed up. The Hawks will have to make some adjustments here defensively. As Diella takes the ball. Looking to run, has room on the outside. And tries to check down. That ball's intercepted.
There's an interception.
Intercepted by number 59. Alec Tolbo. Did a good job in that last drive, stopping him from behind the line of scrimmage. And now an interception.
This kid, remarkable too.
Tolbo breaking out here as the defensive standout.
Very much
for the
so.
Hawks.
Facts. These are facts.
So for the first time today, the Hawks will start with a real short field in Watertown territory. Here's a good opportunity for the Hawks to answer. So I'm sure they'll go to the ground here on 1st down, and they certainly do. They give it to Kabusk, and he's stopped right there for gain of little to no yards. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
It's about a yard. It's up a 2nd and a long 9.
That was pretty good interception there. They capitalizing on the mistakes of Watertown pretty much.
Yeah, they start off Watertown offsides on the first play, and then Diella, he looked like he had a little room to run there, but tried to go for check down, and
the receiver, I think, fumbled it in the air a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think the receiver saw it coming.
Wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, Diella came out and rifled it right into his hand.
Come out of nowhere.
And it's gone. Ben Nuss running toward the end zone, touchdown, but there are all flags on the field. And it's a legal motion on the Hawks. So this touchdown will be coming back.
Yes, Woodland brings the ball back.
Yeah, 2 flags there on the field. Surprised they even let the play run. It looked like the Watertown players had stopped. Why it's such a huge hole there for Nuss to run through. So the Hawks backed up here, 2nd and 15. Bus comes out of the game for Cochran. So what would have been a tie ball game is just another 2nd and 15 as Politsky drops back the pass, throws it short to Cochran, and Cochran cannot corral that one toward the sideline. As it'll be 3rd and forever here for the Hawks. There you go, Dave. A passing play, right? At least they're being aggressive. So for the Hawks, they don't have to get the entire thing here because this is definitely 4-down territory for them. They won't be punting this close.
Another thing they could do is try to get the QB to run the ball a little bit, maybe once in a while.
I mean, if Watertown breaks contain there defensively, why not? Give Bolinsky a shot as he backs up. A lot of pressure. Ball goes to Kripka. He's got room to run. Makes the man miss. He's got room on the sideline. First of 20, and that's enough for a first down as he's thrown out of bounds. Hawks looking for a flag there at the end, but the screenplay, Dave. Get everyone, let the defensive lineman go after the quarterback.
That was a genius play right there. He was able to see his guy, throw the ball to him, and he was able to run and get the yards.
You see teams like the Patriots running all the time. Just get their players out into space and just let them do something, and that's what they did right there.
Yeah, Patriots,
baby. About to blow out the Saints, right, Zach? Ball goes to Kabusk as he tries to take it the other way. Big block laid out there by number 64. Blowing up number 4, even though it was only a pickup around 1.
2nd and 6.
Excuse me. I guess it was pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Depth perception, Dave. I just don't have it today.
You know, it happens.
It happens. So Hawks, for the first time today, in the red zone. They'll be looking for 6 points here and try to tie this one up. Got a nice freshman kicker with a leg, so they are to score 6 points, most likely make the extra point. Krifka is upended there on his 2nd down run.
It's about 4 yards.
So right about 3rd and 2 here.
Come on, Hawks.
Here's Bulinski again under center. The handoff goes to Krifka. Trying to push him toward the first down. See if you got it. It's going to be close. And it's a first down. Offensive line continuing to push after the play.
Very much so. These are facts.
Something we didn't see earlier. I remember Maffa yelling at his offensive lineman, push, keep moving the running back. You know, Krifka, he's such a big guy. He's going to stand on his feet.
Yes.
It's got to help him out. As they give it to him again, and touchdown edit will be untouched in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for the Hawks.
That's up for the Hawks, indeed.
7-6. That one almost came too easy for the Hawks. You know, the crowd just like, what's going on? He's wide open.
He slides right in there. Touchdown.
So bingo bango, we got a little turnover. Hawks able to capitalize here. And a tie game pending the extra point here. We saw this kid, the freshman kicker here. He was perfect in his game against Crosby. Let's see if he's able to duplicate that today. And
that was just right. That was butter. That was just butter. The kid is just incredible.
It's a young Adam Vinatieri.
Pretty much, man.
Ice in his veins. He doesn't miss extra points. It's an absolute animal.
It's like he's a robot. His legs are programmed to just kick the ball through the goalpost.
That's something the Hawks in the past haven't had. A kicker that will consistently get it between the goalposts. And,
this helps out the playing field a lot.
Yeah, I mean, now it's
prime
a tie
example.
game.
Yeah.
Now it's a tie game. We wouldn't have the work behind. Let's say they try to go for 2, don't get it.
Yep.
It's a lot harder, in my opinion, especially with the kind of offense they run.
Yes. And we're still 5 minutes in the game, second quarter.
Also, in late game situations, let's say the Hawks are down 2 in this game, and they got the ball at the 5-yard line. Most of in years past, they'd have to go for it.
Yes.
Try to get the touchdown, but now if they got this kid, you never know. Late game situation, just kick the field goal instead of having to go for the touchdown.
True, yeah.
Lots of advantages to have a kicker, especially here in high school football. This game now tied up 7 apiece with 5:29 left here in the second quarter, and the kick is off, and it's a nice kick, end over end. And this kid's got room to run, and as he steps out of bounds, not even inside the 40. So
that kid is very fast too.
He was fast, man. He got the edge and just went.
He just jets through the down the field pretty much.
Around the 42-yard line. Brings up 1st and 10 from the Watertown 42.
So we got Watertown spreading everyone out. This time 3 receivers to the quarterback's right, 1 to his left. Rolling them out. And he throws incomplete. That time looking for his tight end, number 45. Had been a reliable target. That time ball hit him right in the hands.
Good job, Woodland.
Woodland's really got to watch out for that quarterback. He is good.
He's fast.
He's very quick on his feet. Throws pretty accurately most of the time. Elusive.
Who does he remind you of, Dave? Maybe a little Russell Wilson?
Yes, like my boy Russell Wilson.
There you go. Trying to set you up there, Dave.
Oh, yeah, you can even think of someone else, too. I don't know. You do like the pictures of too much.
It's not Tom Brady. I'm not going to say Tom Brady.
Well,
more like a Russell Wilson to me. The hybrid, you know what I mean? You can throw the ball, you can run the ball, do a little bit of everything.
Let's go, Hawks. Let's get some. Yes!
Big throw here. This time to 17. That almost caught. This time just running a slant route.
Like what we were talking about before, he just catches the throws the his man throws the ball, and the receiver has to do his job pretty much.
He does a better job, I think. We saw Crosby. They were another team that threw the ball a lot in the spread formation.
Yes.
But the quarterback, he wasn't that comfortable. He would make a read and then run. This guy, he's able to kind of sit in the pocket for a little bit, look over all his options, and then run. So
yeah, he has a chemistry with the receiver.
Yeah, very experienced.
Yeah, like
team.
Brady and Edelman, pretty much.
If Edelman wasn't hurt.
Oh, yeah.
And this time a run outside number 45. Kabusk had to take a lot of contact there to make the tackle. Got it done, got low. Got good leverage there.
Yeah, baby.
Sometimes you gotta do that, you just gotta brace for impact.
Second and about 1.
You got hit real hard on that one. We got a pretty packed house here today at Woodland.
Yeah, nice weather too.
Nice day to go see a football game.
Oh yeah,
nice,
heck yeah,
nice warm night. It's better, maybe later in the year. We talk November. It's raining. And it's 32 degrees out. Maybe not as many people here. Good job there.
That was a good tackle there by
Ben Nuss.
Ben Nuss, the man, the myth, the legend, Ben Nuss.
The power athlete.
Dude, he is incredible.
He's a power athlete. He's just do everything.
Pretty much.
Defensive back.
Jack of all trades, pretty much.
Move him inside, play a little linebacker. And of course on offense, he's a good running back as well.
Facts.
Been seeing a lot of the carries. Watertown again out wide in the spread formation. Man in motion, and this time it's a keeper at the L. He's got room to run, and you can see you later there. Diallo is in the end zone for a Watertown touchdown.
Watertown touchdown.
Completely missed that. So Watertown responds with a touchdown of their own here, making it a 13-7 advantage.
Watertown definitely no joking team. They mean business.
Yeah, I think it was a good call there by the offensive coordinator. They ran the ball outside with number 45 earlier that drive. That time more of an option play, juke them outside, and then have the quarterback go the other way. And Hawks just broke contain there defensively.
Again, a little in the 4 minutes here. The Woodland team could still turn us around and make it an even game too.
Sure.
You never know.
Saw a good drive that last time.
Yeah, hopefully they could repeat the same process.
Exactly.
Company number 1. Just several weeks ago, a team of Beacon Hose players, with the collection efforts of everyone in the state of Connecticut, collected over $250,000 in aid. Get a chance, stop by, give them some of your appreciation.
So as Dave said, 3:42 here left in the first half. Watertown just getting a second touchdown, equalizing the Hawks. Watertown set to also get the ball first in the second half. So Watertown ready to kick this one away to either Kabusk or Cochran. Two guys who've been very good returning the ball this year. So this one's off the hands of Joe Shea, and he'll just fall on top of it at the 30-yard line. Tom, a good job by Watertown playing a little keep away there. Saw Kabusk burned him twice earlier, so that time tried to go to the other side. And unfortunately, Joe Shea, the guy to get on top of the ball, and you don't want Joe Shea running the ball up the field. That could mean trouble.
Very much so.
So we go first down, ball set to Nuss. And he's got room to run. Good block. This 64, gotta say, man, he's been being the guy that had to go out and pull. And he's been doing it well the entire game, and Nuss doing a good job.
Again, Nuss.
Just waiting for number 64 to come over.
Patience, again, I've said this before. Patience is the more priority.
Tom Barnard, 64. Guys has been an animal. We talked about it last game. Contributes on both sides of the ball.
Yep.
Good defensive
lineman. He's like a shark. I said this before. He's a shark.
And here comes Krifka. This offense just keeps on moving. As it'll be a second and around 5.
6 yards. Second down.
Come here. You're in the shot. What's going on?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. What's wrong?
We have a pass for journalism to take videos for a video for the school.
No, I can't allow this. No. What do you guys have to take a video of?
Go,
Just
boys,
they wanted us to go like up there and record them talking.
Let's get some.
Just do it right here.
Come on.
Go up there. That's all.
Yeah, go, baby.
We got an interruption. Oh, it's on Krifka's down the field. And that's it. Oh my God! Eddie Krifka, the man.
I had a little. I didn't even see the play, Dave.
I know. That dude, hell, love Eddie Krifka. Gotta love him.
I mean,
smart player, works hard at the ball. You know.
It's like a. I don't even know. It's like an Oregon type offense. You look up and they're running down the field.
I know.
Touchdown. Just like didn't even see it coming. A big play.
Yes.
Big play, Dave.
Yep. Again, every minute, I told you before that they had some time. They could still change turn the game around, and they did it.
And they've been answering this Watertown offense, drive by drive here.
Oh, the kicker
the freshman kicker. It's a fake, or maybe not. Frida throwing it up. Oh, and incomplete. Good try though.
Yeah, good attempt. Good attempt. The ball was a little bit. It wasn't snapped that good, but
I mean, the way the game had been going, it was one guy scores, the other guy scores. Maybe put a little pressure on him. That's how Farina just. And he's a quarterback last week too, so you know the guy can throw. Kind of try to throw it up there for his tight end Shea. Give a good effort, dove. Did everything he could to try to make the play.
Yeah.
It's good effort. Good effort. Hawks answer. Trailing by 1 here. Hey, if you guys want to get a real good shot of them, just go over there, stand by their little opening, and you can get all the players up real close when they come off. So there you got it. Helping out the young journalism squad.
Good man.
Experience. I can't do it. It kicks off. Here comes number 7. This guy's got a lot of speed. Oh, he's bottled up though. Look like a combination of it's not 59. That's Tobo, right? Guys, he's been everywhere today.
Again, Mina, good job by them trying to stop in the number 7. He's a very fast guy, but they were able to stop him this play.
Speed kills, but I mean, sort of some fundamentals there. That was good special teams. Everyone took their gap, didn't allow him to get outside.
Yep.
When you came up to him, guy came in there, made a tackle. That's what you got to do. That's special teams 101.
Facts.
Yo, it's Will. Hey, yo.
Watertown.
We're talking during halftime. Here we go. Watertown starting their drive with just a tad over 2 minutes here. 2:06 in the fourth quarter. Diella back to pass, throwing underneath. And this guy's got room to run. And he gets across midfield.
Again, it's any man's game, pretty much.
Oh, that time looked like a spot play there. Guy just sat. And Diella throwing it right to him.
Woodland's got to watch out for plays like that, You got to be. You always have to be on the, your person. You got to cover,
It's this Indian offense.
Yes.
It's good, man. It's good. And it's all led by this guy, Diella, who hits another receiver, this time number 36. Big tackle there. I believe that was Krifka there. Wrapping him up. But Watertown wasted no time here on the drive. Completely, I didn't see it, Dave.
Neither did I. I was too busy watching the goose fly over.
Yeah, the geese.
The geese.
And probably it had to have been at the line of scrimmage there. So what do we got going on here? It's like a timeout. Watertown with 1:26 remaining here in the second quarter. Here's another good opportunity for the Hawks to make a stop defensively. They had Watertown backed up on their first and second drive. First time they were able to execute. Second time not so much. So it's important right here in these situations for this young, unexperienced defense to really make a stop.
Yes. Get him. Because stuff like this, the coaches watch you. They could give you some promotions once in a while too. So,
anything
that could help out the team,
Make a big play here. You just never know, man. You never know. Just let it flow. Yep. It doesn't matter. It could mean completely nothing but what I just said. Just let it flow. That was awesome. So here we go. First and 25. Watertown was backed up 15 yards. A crucial mistake here, potentially. But we've seen Diella make plenty of plays down the field, so let's see if he'll make another one here. In the spread formation. And this time he's going to try to, nope. He's going to loft this one out of the field. He's got a man. And it's caught. Number 45, the big tight end, the man going up to get the grab over Kabusk.
He's a deadly guy. Very, very deadly guy.
They got multiple deadly guys on this team. So it's a 1st and 10. Right, I'd probably say just at the 15-yard line.
Had a good turn for the Hawks.
Yeah, not a good job there by the Hawks. Yeah, 1st and 25 situation. You know they got to be going deep here, and no, you're good. You're good. Some a screen pass outside the 34. Gonna have some good tackling here. Hassan misses. Krifka was a ball on the ground, and I believe it will remain Watertown football.
Ball comes loose, but is recovered by Watertown on the Woodland 5-yard line.
It's a 1st down. Now go.
A bit of confusion here.
Come on, defense.
I
Let's go,
don't know.
defense.
1st and goal. Well, what the crowd was saying was, why is the clock stopping? Well, the clock stopped because it was a 1st down. Yeah, we'll try to do a QB keeper as he's bottled up. Players jumping over the top. And it'll be a timeout, Watertown. College, if you jump over the pile, that'd be a 15-yard penalty. I mean, I guess it would be half the distance to the goal in that situation. Would have been another 1st down. Not like it really matters right now. 28 seconds left. Watertown, I mean, they could probably fit in all 3 plays here if need be.
Yes.
So we expect here, Dave, another run play, or you think they try to throw a lob outside, maybe a fade route?
Sorry. I'm thinking this quarterback may throw the ball because he's been doing a good job so far, so he might just be like, hey, why not?
Yeah, sure.
You know, I got my tall tight end, I got my good receiver, I'm just going to throw it to them. They're going to catch it, hopefully. That's what he's probably thinking.
Might as well. Good thought process, but things do definitely tighten up here. I mean, I don't really mean to bust your bubble here, but I mean, remember what the Seahawks did against the Patriots in the goal line. They tried to throw it, so it could be. Maybe play it safe here, run it inside.
Yeah, but maybe do that again. You never know their mindset. You never know.
I wouldn't say it's as much as a crucial situation as the Patriot Seahawks situation here, but here we go. They line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers out to each side, and they do try to throw it. And Diallo is taken down. Ball's out. It's out. Taken by Nuss. But it looks like he may have. I don't know, Dave.
I was right.
Got my contact?
Yeah.
Outside.
59. Alex Holbaugh.
Dude, he's on fire, man. Holy cow. I haven't heard much about. I haven't heard any stats about that kid, but today he's just been.
That first game, he was like, you didn't really hear much about him in the first game.
I guess the coaches may have some more power in him.
There was a lot of Josh Hassan, Joe Shea on the line of scrimmage last game. This Tobel guy.
Yeah, he's something new today, I guess.
Getting off blocks.
Yes, he's on fire. He's been remarkable so far.
Making it happen. A game like this, to be so close. Both offenses really dominating. These kind of plays are the important ones. The sideline here for the Hawks really try to pump up the crowd. Maybe cause a little confusion. But the other will step back, and he's got a man. It's overthrown. It's intercepted. And Mike Freedom will try to run this back, and he's got room to go. And Diallo hits him hard. Right at the 20. His second interception of the half. And the Hawks with a crucial red zone stop.
Yes.
Crucial.
Very much so.
Watertown will be getting the ball to start the second half. So, Watertown probably, if they got a touchdown here and they get another touchdown, it would have been, it would have definitely been difficult.
They messed up a little bit there. They were supposed to run the ball. They threw the ball. I was thinking, you were right. They should have ran the ball.
They ran the ball.
I mean,
run the ball with Marshawn, Dave, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. I was just, I still hurt me to this day.
Farina, yeah. And I think the Hawks may just put a knee on this. Let's see. Nope, they're gonna giving us a shot here. As aggressive play continues, and the Hawks, Dave, are right in this one with the Watertown Indians.
That was a great battle they had there, like down the red zone.
14-13 here at the end of the first half. So quick recap of the game before we go into halftime. First two drives, both teams didn't score. Watertown, the first team to eventually score on their second drive. But the Hawks, every time Watertown scored, they responded. So teams went back and forth there for 4 drives, making it 14-13. Watertown, they were driving there on that last, right toward the end of the half, but it ends up a Mike Farina interception. There's 2 by Diella that really cost the Indians what they could easily be in control of this game, but the Hawks defense is held strong.
It's been impressive so far. I mean, they've been able to see the open gaps for the running backs. They've been able to they've been doing a great job pretty much, the offense and defense, both of them. Gotta give them credit.
Defense been very optimistic, and the Hawks took advantage of a short field and then had a nice long drive there to what would have been a tie game. They decided to do a little trick play there on the extra point.
Oh no, the snap was not that good before. That's why
I didn't even see that.
Yep.
So
they messed up with
a low
snap.
Yeah, good effort though.
Yeah.
Let's try and tie it up. It's the first missed extra point attempt of the season for the Hawks. So, all right, so it's halftime. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back to join you in the second half.
Yeah, take that with you. That's kind of awesome.
No, I mean, I'm going to go try to get food here.
Yeah, go ahead, though.
How long is that for?
Switch up. Switch up. Switch up. Switch up. Switch up. Switch up.
I want your lover right next to me. Erase you out of my memory. I just can't
Switch up.
little dance.
Nice job, girls.
I specialize in mispronouncing names.
Yes, I will by the end of the season get the name. Boss, it's real easy to set up. Boss. You got Kaboom? Yeah. Another one by Kaboom. That's what we need. You know when I say that.
Calling your son Kaboom for a year.
That's actually cool. That's cool. Man, I got a little more to this. That's cool. I don't want to Most of the time it was in Spanish, so.
Alright, so we're back here. Start the second half. Looks like our connection got cut out. It's going to stink for the replay of the game, but I think, you know, just you can watch it live here.
Let's go, boys!
So second half about to begin. Woodland kicking off to Watertown, trailing 14-13.
Should have brought your food up here. Slacking on the job, man. What the heck?
I am back.
He's back. He's back. All right, I'll take it from right to left here.
Let's go, boys!
And he gets a good boot on it.
Get there!
And number 7 will be the one returning. This
Again, the
kid
quick
has
guy.
speed.
He is.
And
Oh my goodness.
he's making guys miss left and right. Spinning.
He's still going.
And finally tackled right at midfield. So that's where Watertown will begin their first drive of the second half. 2 turnovers in the second half for Nick Diella, but also 2 touchdowns as well. So Hawks defense opportunistic there.
Yep,
in the first half. In the first half, they'll have to continue doing that. This is Watertown offense. Takes field. It's a quarterback keeper as Diella looking to make. He's try to get the corner, and he looks like he got it, but is pushed out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
Again, there's quite some speed on the other team too. They have very talented speedsters on that team.
Yeah,
you know,
and they're rested after halftime as well.
Yep.
So
gives them an extra boost.
They give them a little extra boost, of course. As it'll be 1st and 10.
Let's go, Hawks!
From around the 37-yard line. 3 receivers out right, 1 to the left for Diella. It's another quarterback keeper, and this time he tries to run up the middle. And he continues to run, and he's gone. Nothing but green. Actually, excuse me. Good job there by Nuss, making up for it.
Diella keeps the ball again. Another Watertown first down.
Diella will just, it looks like right now he's just trying to take this game in his own hands.
Pretty much, yeah. Crafty, smart. That's what he is. Cunning, too.
Let's go, Woodland!
All those adjectives to describe him. That's what he is. That's what he's doing right now.
Had those 2 turnovers passing the ball here, so now he's just probably saying, hey, I'm just going to try to run it myself. Limit the limit the chance of error, if you will. Hawks showing no sign of stopping this quarterback. So here we go, Diella. Drop back to pass, he's passing. Jump ball toward the corner, it's deflected and incomplete. Good break up there by number 14, Mike Farina.
Again, Mike Farina's been impressive throughout this game. He had the interception over there. He's doing good over there too.
He had gotten beat twice earlier on some crucial third down plays, but
he's making up
like
now.
you said, he made up for it. Nice interception. And a really nice break up there. He's in good position there to make a play against a taller receiver.
Yes.
Granted.
Let's go, defense! Right now, defense, right now! Come on!
So we go. For the first time today, we'll see Watertown in the I formation as they toss it outside. And he's still on his feet, and ball comes out there late, but I believe it was already, he crossed the goal line there, so it's touchdown Indians. Apologize for that. Hey.
Hey,
Good luck,
text me
good
later,
luck.
man.
Hey, good luck. So, a big touchdown there this time. The first touchdown that Diella wasn't responsible in this game. They go to the ground. Next point's up, and it's right down the middle.
It was a very quick They ran the ball out the field pretty quickly.
Yeah,
too.
very quickly. Not a lot of plays. Watertown, known for being a second-half team already, trailing at the half against Oxford, came out in the second half and just completely took control of the entire game. So Hawks just got to stay, stick to the game plan. Don't try to do anything. Don't try to do too much here.
Yep.
Keep that offense moving. Get the yellow off the field as much as possible because we know what he could do when he does have the ball in his hands.
Deadly asset.
The Hawks only down 8 here.
Yeah.
So
they could
touchdown,
come back.
extra touchdown, and then they go for 2. It's a tie ball game again.
Yep.
So no, not time to hit the panic button just yet. As Watertown will kick it off.
Like I said before, if they stick to your program, get the quarterback, keep him back as much as possible. Contain him as much as possible. They'll be in good shape.
Maybe if they add a spy there, maybe have one of the linebackers try to follow Diallo wherever he goes. That could work, but that may open stuff up for the passing game. But we've seen Diallo, what he can do with his legs and
quick.
He showed it off there. He showcased it a lot there in the first drive, second half. Watertown, a squid kick, and this one goes to Joe Shea. He's going to try to move a little bit, and he's hit down right at the 40.
Joe Shea, remarkable. He's got
good hands. He's the tight end, so that's how he earned it. He earned it with his hands, not necessarily his speed.
Yeah.
Good hands, and did a good job there on special teams. No hit on Joe Shea, but he knows it. There's not a lot of.
Hey, that's what we have other players to speed for.
He's elusive, right?
Yeah.
I will give him that.
Yes.
It's a big body, but he's elusive.
Very much so.
And they go inside to Krifka, and it is stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Watertown almost turning on a second gear here to begin the second half. Diallo was running all the way up the field. Now here defensively, keying into the run. I think they're beginning to pick up a point of emphasis. Go ahead.
I think they're beginning to pick up on the run plays a little bit too. So again, maybe a little bit QB runs, a little bit anything to switch it up, anything
Yeah, I think the Hawks are going to have to try to either run the ball outside, and maybe do the inside run as maybe a little.
Yeah, I was
throw it in there once in a while, but it looks like the outside run is where they've been making their money here. So here you go, man in motion. And it's a pass play for Belinsky. He's got a man open. It's Krifka. And it's dropped. Would have made it a manageable 3rd and 5 situation, but ball goes right between the hands of 34. Guy wide open, too.
Yeah.
Probably could have gotten up and gotten an extra few yards.
3rd and 11.
So a long 3rd and 11 here for the Hawks. Pablo, this is a big play here, Dave. I was going to really switch the momentum. If Woodland's able to get a first down here. Here we go. It's a fake, and it's stopped. Don't know what that was, but no one accounted for number 52 and number... Can't see 50. Both those guys came in untouched.
Yes. Again, you could tell that there was definitely a lack of experience of catching the ball because again most of the pass balls, most of the receivers have missed the ball, so they gotta maybe practice working that a little bit more because that could be.
Two drop balls. Cochran missed one earlier as well. So Belinsky unable to have a completion yet in this game. The Hawks still in it. Hassan will try to punt this one off. It's a high one. And it's going toward the sideline, so the good field position here for the Indians. Let's look at the ball, probably just at midfield, maybe a little before that. Right there at the 47, 48 yard line.
1st and 10, Watertown.
All right, defense, let's go!
47 yard line.
Let's go, defense! Defense!
He's unbelievable.
Yep. Come on, Hawks!
That's when I was corn bands doing. His non-existent corn band. No one wants to listen to even more. Here we go. Indians out in the spread formation here. as usual, 2 receivers to the Yellows right, 2 to his left. And it's a run inside. Had good initial penetration, and this one will be coming back. Fortunately, it's 30 seconds. Yeah, there you go. You got a good look of him running down the sideline, but what matters is what's right there. That's
Woodland missing tackles left and right now.
So this one will be coming back 10 yards. Unless it's an offsides call, but I didn't see anyone jump, and it certainly is that holding call. So it'll be a 1st and 20.
There's been a lot of penalties on the Watertown team, too. This game.
That really shot them. They could have easily opened the game up there in the first half, but they weren't able to do so because of all the penalties.
Yes.
So there's a crucial holding call there that'll.
And hopefully Woodland will be smart enough to take advantage of all the opportunities they can get, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the yellow kid. Just try to contain him in the pocket and try to prevent the deep throw if you can. All right, so here we go. 1st and 20. Good opportunity here for the Woodland defense to get off the field. Yellow takes it out of the gun. Quick rusher, and they throw it right up the middle. And to number 17, that'll be enough. To be a 1st down. About a pickup of around. About a pickup of 30 there. The chains continue to move as Watertown has been dominant so far to start this second half, which was the exact opposite of the last game.
Yes.
Woodland, for the entire second half, minus the first drive against Crosby, had controlled the entire second half. But so far...
Again, you never know. This could turn around easily, too. We shouldn't rule that out yet.
Yeah, sure. Turnover would mean a lot here. That time, Watertown trying to run the ball out of the I formation didn't work. I think he got stopped there at the line of scrimmage.
He did, yep.
The linebackers came flying in there to make the tackle. Most likely you see the ball in the hands of Dielli here. So they once again do line up in the I formation. And there's a toss as I... kind of thinking, and it looked like Amore was the guy to get in there to make the tackle, but it'll be a 3rd and about 1 here. Where they stand, it should most likely be a 4-down situation, so some important pickup there, so it'll be 3rd and short. So we see 2 plays out of the I formation. But it looks like Watertown switched up the personnel there a little bit. Let's see. Okay, so they'll go spread here for 3rd down. And this is where you have to watch Diello's legs. He's going to pass initially. He's got guys down the field. It is no sign yet from the referees. And it is roughing the passer anyway, so it's a 1st down no matter what.
Pass was caught by Vesiano, but there is a flag on the play.
So even if that ball was out of bounds, it would not have mattered. Yeah, it's for some reason this thing is way out of focus. You should be sleeping. He came back from Czech Republic today. Should be sleeping.
They can't.
They're off. So the ball at the 2-yard line here in the I formation. They'll run it right up the middle. 36. Stopped initially and right toward the line, and that is a touchdown. So Watertown once again, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns for the Indians. They take a 27-13 lead.
Hey, let's go. A lot of football here.
Again, I don't know what happened to the team before, but they have just turned it around completely on the head.
Yeah, it's almost like Watertown put on, like I said, almost a second level here for the second half. They did that against Oxford. Now they're doing it today against the Hawks. Actually went up, and that one's also good. So 4 for 4 today for the Watertown kicker.
Here we go. We got a lot of football. Let's go.
And here's a crucial time in the game for the Hawks.
Yes.
Needing to respond. Watertown came out, drove on them twice, stopped them on their one drive. Now the Hawks really need to respond offensively here, make something happen.
Sorry, the O-line men need to be able to open up the gaps for the inside runs. You know.
You guys type in the website. I keep trying to get it to my wife, and she says I don't understand.
I'll get it to like I'll get it to the homepage. You got it. Alright, so here we go. A little life here for the Woodland fans as they're standing for, I believe, the first time today. They're trying to help them.
Yes.
Help them out here.
Motivate them even more.
So we go. Watertown kicking from left to right here. As the ball will be kicked off to Joe Shea again. And, yeah, not a lot there on the return, but still secured the ball.
Joe Shea has the hands.
Takes the kickoff.
Let's go, offense.
35-yard line. First and 10 Woodland.
I think that's the third time we've seen Joe Shea touch the ball today. Watertown, doing, they know the strategy. Keep the ball away from Cabas because he's a nasty kick returner.
Yes.
We saw him already do it twice. So we go. Hawks on offense in their X-wing formation. Movement here on the line of scrimmage, trying to confuse this Watertown defense. D-line shifts left, anticipating run. The ball goes inside to Krifka, and he's got a little room there. Spins and falls forward, right around the 40-yard line.
I think another strategy, maybe Joe Shea is very good. He's a pretty good catcher so far. Maybe try to run an outside. Joe Shea try to run an outside route, and then the quarterback should try to throw the ball to him because so far he's been catching the balls pretty good too.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen 2 drop passes earlier.
Yep.
But maybe the sure hands of Joe Shea will do the trick. So we go X-wing formation again, and it's inside to Krifka, and he's stopped there at the line of scrimmage, and there's just absolutely nothing there. So this will be about a 3rd and 6 here.
Again, we're 5 minutes in the third quarter, sorry.
It's 5 minutes left.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Is there 10 minute? I don't know. How many 10-minute quarters?
What?
Are there 10-minute quarters? I don't know. There you go. In the X-wing. Pussie's got Cochran moving right. They give it to Krifka. And he stopped right at the 40. Probably around maybe the 39. So right around where they were that last play. And decision time here for Coach Moffitt. They decide to go for it here. This will give DL a very short field if they are not able to get it here. On 4th, it's a little lengthy. What do you think here, Dave? And it looks like they're going for it. So
yeah,
no time to think here.
Let's go, boys.
So here we go. Do they run it? Do they throw it? They give to Cabas, and he's got nowhere to go. As he lost about 5 on that run. And Watertown will retain possession here with the ball at the 35-yard line. A short field for this Watertown offense, and they have the opportunity to really
give it to the Hawks.
Yeah, really open up their lead.
Again, offense time. A lot of inside runs. A lot of inside runs during this.
Yeah, let's try to go inside those first 2. Try to go outside, but everyone. I mean, Watertown's got everyone lined up there at the line, so there's just absolutely nowhere for the Hawks to run. So So
Let's go, Hawks.
it's going to be tough selling for them offensive for the rest of the game if they're not able to find another way to run the offense. This time it's a full back dive. And there's a good tackle there by number 28, Ben Nuss.
Good stopping right there.
There's one look to be stopped there at the line of scrimmage, just no one could finish up the tackle.
Hey, we need a turnover.
But if it wasn't for the tackle there of Nuss, that could have been a big run there for the fullback. And it looks like we had an injured Watertown player here. I hated doing that. It's the worst. So we got a minute here, Dave. Watertown, first half offense, 2 turnovers that really hurt them. Had an opportunity to really break it open.
Yep.
But opportunistic defense there in the first half, and they could really use the turnover right now to get this offense
the
back.
linebackers got to watch the running backs and the QB, because again, QB he throws too. He's good at throwing the ball. He's also good at running the ball. So they got to be alert for both plays there.
It's tough for a defense to really game plan for a guy that can throw and run, because you just never know. You always got to keep his eye on him.
Yes.
And they've also got these real tall receivers here for him to throw to. So it's a real tough, real good offense here for Watertown. Probably one of the better offenses here in the NVL.
Yes.
The Yellow Kid really something special. So I believe they're trying to fix the game clock here after the injury timeout. As we get the thumbs up here by the side judge, and we'll get things going. So, about second and about 11 here. In the I formation, Dave, I'm anticipating a toss here. They've been running that well, and here it is. Nuss saw it coming. So did Amore as he pushed the running back out of bounds. Big number 7. Not big in size, but his speed really makes up for a difference.
Really does. Very much so. And also, they got to, like, when they kick the ball, to the other side, they got to try to avoid number 7 as much as possible, because we've seen him fly down the field.
Well, it looked like he lost a few yards there. He's.
I got a good attempt by Nuss, Ben Nuss, but
yeah, Ben Nuss right there shot the gap.
Yes.
Flawlessly.
Yes.
And he's the one that really affected that run, made him go outside, and then good job for Amore, finishing up, cleaning up on the tackle. Anticipating that toss play that they had run very well. Yellow looking to pass here. It's a slant route, and Amore's there, so they stop him right at the 35. But the work isn't done here yet. It's 4th down. Good job by Diallo. That time not trying going for it all, just getting about halfway, making this a manageable 4th down. I'd say about 4th and 7 here. Would not be surprised if we see this Watertown offense come back out.
Yes.
Really nothing to lose here. Up 2 scores. And what's punting really going to do here for you?
They
have an opportunity to really put the stamp on.
And they're going for it. They're going for
probably the biggest. It's going to be a turning point here. It's Diallo out running. He's got nothing so far. Going back the other direction. He's got room to run, and he will get the first down. That time, little improvisation there by number 4. Did a good job.
Nowhere to throw the ball.
Nowhere to throw it. Just turned around and ran the other way. Got the first down. So
he's a smart quarterback too. He knows when to improvise. He's been doing that all game. He's smart. He's a very smart QB.
Yeah, he's kept the eyes down the field and didn't throw it. Just saw where the open gap was, ran, and big. That would have been a big opportunity for the Hawks to get off the field. Steele and the offense will stay out here, running it inside to big number 36, and he stopped. So good job. 56. Josh Hassan there on the tackle.
Big Josh.
Big Josh.
1 or 2 yard loss. Second down is around 12.
doing a good job. He had a few sacks there in his last game. Haven't seen any from him today, but it's a good tackle there.
Oh, yeah.
So we go. 2nd and 10. Dell firing it up the middle, wide open, and he will walk in with a touchdown. That time, number 2. And you can see him celebrating over there.
That was just flawless. There was no one covering him. The quarterback, went back, looked for a receiver, threw it right down to him. He just ran down the field, and that was a touchdound right there.
Well, the problem was there was really no pass rush either.
Yes.
To really affect the other, was kind of just able to stick in the pocket, wait for that zone to open up. Saw the guy and uncovered there.
Yes.
So that was just easy money, and this one is good as well. This kid has made every single extra point today. 5 for 5. So Hawks trail now 35-13 with 2:23 left here in the 3rd quarter, and it will be tough for these Hawks to come back, especially with the kind of offense they run. They need another big run out of Krifka maybe. Had one earlier. Could use one right now, be big. And then defensively, just got to make some turnovers.
Yes.
They have had no answer for DL in this offense.
He has just been unstoppable, dominant man.
Here, move the camera. You got camera assignment, okay? I don't want to.
I'm on the camera. Oh.
Yeah, so all you gotta do is do this, okay?
Hey, Dave.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, I turned you. Your team is good now.
Just move the camera back and forth, all right? Good job. No. Do it like this. Actually, you could if you wanted to.
Come on, Jack. Go, Cochran.
Here comes Cochran. Making a few guys miss. As he tackled there at the 35. You can go like that.
That was a decent return by Cochran right there.
Yeah, they kicked it. They actually decided to kick it to one of the returners this time. Cochran was able to take advantage as they got the ball to the 35-yard line. So, quarterback Tyler Bolinski once again leading this offense out for the field for the 3rd time in the 2nd half. So far, 0 for 2 on their drives. Went for it on 4th down. It didn't work last time. This time they give it to Nuss. Nuss got a little room to run there. So he continues to move those legs. About to pick up a 5 there. So it's a manageable 2nd down situation. Got to keep the line of scrimmage moving, Dave.
Very much so. Very much so.
That's all the last time. This Hawks team, they don't give up. They were down pretty big against Crosby, but they kept on.
They kept moving the ball along. Good drives. Hopefully they can do the same for this drive too.
And Krifka's got a big hole here. So he spins off a defender. Big Krifka. Tackled out of bounds at midfield.
I'm telling you, that kid is just impressive. He's literally athleticism, the embodiment of athleticism, pretty much. He's great.
You can tell he worked real hard this offseason.
Yes.
He's got a lot more speed than he did last year.
Oh yeah.
Last year played more of a fullback role, kind of blocking, but
and track must have helped a lot too, because he has some pretty good stamina. He's been playing for doing both sides.
Yeah, he's been out there for most of the game.
Yeah.
An improved running back after the loss of Isaac Negroni. He graduated last year. He was got to get the majority of the carries, but Krifka, I wouldn't say almost, like, not seamlessly taking over that spot, but he's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah.
A little confusion there for the offense, so Coach Moffo will have to blow one of their timeouts. You hear that? Oh, dude, you're mint. You want to do this all year?
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. Bring you all the games. To do your job. All right, right here. Boom, right camera. Boom. Push it. I'm not going to go up to your boss and say,
You guys are so fun. You're like, you can tell he works hard this offseason. He's a lot faster than he did.
still doing it. no commercial breaks.
I like it here.
So we go, ball to 50 at midfield here. So 1st and 10. Hawks with plenty of time to make get the right play call in here. Here we go, Bolinski under center. Krifka in motion. Ball goes to him. He's got room outside. He's got the speed. He's got the strength. He's got a little bit of everything. As he steps out of bounds, but not before picking up a 1st down. This is Hawks offense. Like I said, they're not giving up.
Never. They don't give up. That's the one good thing about them too. You know.
I think it was a problem last season. They would get down on themselves and then let the other team really pile.
Yeah.
These guys, man, they're
different people. Yep, different people.
They're different players this year. Probably one thing Mafo really emphasized.
Yes.
This offseason.
Again, Mafo's a great coach. He's a very intelligent man. He knows what he's doing. Smart human being.
He's a great strength coach too. So this team's got plenty of stamina. So they're still be able to go every down in this one. As Krifka once again just keep moving that line of scrimmage. He picks up around probably a 4 there. So around 2nd and 6. In motion, or excuse me, Kabusk in motion, and look at that! That's a nice little wrinkle they put in there.
Yeah, that's bragging
Give the ball to Kabusk, and then he gave it to Cochran, and then the middle of the field was wide open.
Yep, see a little confusion. Again, I've said this, I've emphasized this before. Confusion is important
right,
in
that's
a football game.
Another thing Watertown has to think about now defensively, that they could potentially do that play.
Yep.
So nice little wrinkle there by the Woodland offense. Something they have to do with the kind of offense they run. And this time, goes to Kabusk. And he stopped there right at the line of scrimmage by number 45. He's another guy who plays both sides of the ball. A good tight end as well. That time did a great job of setting the edge.
Yes.
And moving this Hawks offense backwards. So it'll be about a 2nd and 12. I don't know, is it time for the pass, Dave? Or do you think they just give it to Krifka? Man, that's exactly what they'll do.
Yeah, they have to give it because Krifka's on fire right now. He's just doing a great job.
And this is the end of the 3rd quarter here. That'll conclude things. All Watertown here.
Yep.
In the 2nd half, 3 unanswered scores for them as they're up 35-13.
Yes.
To start the 4th quarter. All Watertown, but the Hawks in business here to start the 4th quarter.
There's still some hot dogs, hamburgers, and fries from the concession stand. Don't miss out.
Yeah,
hello. How much? He's one of my people, my squad.
Squad members?
My youngster squads. Yeah. Like they're like 8 kids. So.
He's an intelligent man.
Like making it like trying to make it so it's not quicker bigger. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep it straight.
It turned me over my head. I gotta like shake
Yeah,
it.
do what you gotta do, dog.
My wife is watching from Vancouver, Washington right now. Awesome. So that's maybe the farthest.
You wanna make a shout out? No? Alright. And another run inside to Eddie Krifka to begin things here in the 4th quarter. But you found it? You found it okay? You found it okay? Yeah. Good, good.
I guess maybe time for a little bit of trick play here and there, trick playery, you know?
Yeah, here we go. I mean, this is it's all down to business here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, this is a crucial quarter. This is
gotta score here.
Boys graduates become men, pretty much.
Absolutely. Here we go. Kabusk, and he's going to go in untouched.
Yep, he graduated.
There it is.
He's the man. He's the man. Your champion.
So he's sophomore too. Do you call him a man-child, or is he a man?
He's a man.
He's a man.
That was just great. That was great.
I'll give it to him. Good one there.
Yep.
Made a few guys miss.
You know, O-line doing a good job of putting up the gaps for him to just jet through, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you, man. Kabusk. Kabusk and Krifka. This game I've been, really dominant.
Yep. And Ben Nuss, we got to put him there.
Ben
too.
Nuss, right?
Yep.
Of course. Can't forget about big Ben Nuss. It's the Hawks. What's up for 2 here? So they give it to Krifka, and he comes in on top.
And he slides right in. Boom. Right in, like butter. Like butter.
Good on this team at least.
What a champion.
Get some, baby. So the Hawks narrow the deficit a little bit here, 35-21. But now it's time for the defense to really step up.
They got to. Yes, this is crucial. The defense, the weight lies on the defense shoulders right now. They could, potentially.
Height of Joyce and Jeffs in Vancouver, Washington. That's where they are.
We can try that. I really am. His name is in watch. You can watch. When he comes over, we'll come over another time. Alright, so here we go. Here's just thinking outside the box here. I got 2 Saints fans here, one to my left, one to my right. Remember how Sean Payton opened up the second half of the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Was it out of the blue onside kick? Do we have one right here?
We'll find out.
This would be the time to do it. Hawks trying to pump up the crowd here. And here it is! The onside kick! And number 8 got it. Dave, I just know the game. I just knew it was coming. I could feel it.
Yep.
I had the flashback. From the old Super Bowl.
Experienced veteran right here, Matthew Hicks, guys.
We drew. He ran it. I mean, it almost worked there, too. He only had one hand on that football. If someone was able to go in there and hit him hard, that ball would have came loose.
Very much so, facts.
What? A good play call. I think a good play call.
Yes.
But him and I were just in sync on that one play.
Maybe you should be like the, maybe coordinator over there.
I think this is a little bit more stress-free up here in the booth. As Watertown starts in the gun. Yellow backs up the pass. Got open receiver. And 17 coasting down the sideline. Outrageous. That ball came out. Oh, let's see. That's close. As they're going to call him down there at the 1-yard line. As number 22, I believe that's Ben Nuss. Right? Who? Oh, Matt Mills, sorry.
Matt Mills.
Sorry. Good speed there, though, by Matt Mills. To keep up with that defender. Yeah, he was beat pretty bad.
Yes.
So, Watertown making some late adjustments. As here we go. I formation. Handoff goes to 36. He's close. And he's in. Touchdown Watertown as they respond
immediately.
Seconds after the Hawks go the length of the field almost to get their touchdown. Watertown.
We've said this before. The quarterback, he's a deadly guy. He sees this guy, he tosses the ball to him. The guy runs down the field, catches a touchdown. That's what he's been doing so far.
That's his football 101 there, Dave. And they do it good here in Watertown. It's the extra point up. And good. We've seen a lot of good special teams here today from this Watertown team as they now have a 21-point advantage here, up 42-21.
Oh yeah, we have 10 minutes left through the game so far, the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so it's gonna be tough for the Hawks here. They really needed to stop their defense. That would have definitely, probably
that would have helped them a lot. Yes,
helped them out big time, but still not over yet. You never know. One of those big plays.
First kick was that an onside kick when they got kicked into the other guy that cut it in the hand?
Yeah, it was onside kick, yeah.
Sorry. What?
Here we go, Watertown, ready to kick it off.
Thinking they may do an onside kick too, or?
No, they're gonna kick it deep here. They do a squid kick. And it goes to Krifka, big Krifka. As he's rumbling and stumbling. Just around the 40-yard line here, so pretty good field position for the Hawks to start this drive. So far they have showed some pretty good resilience.
Yes.
Offensively at least. Had a good drive last time, which capped off by a Zachariah Kabus touchdown run.
Here's hoping they could repeat the same thing too for this drive right here.
The Hawks could use a quick drive here.
Yes. The quicker the better, because they will have more opportunity on defense, and they can stop the ball quicker, and they will get the extra touchdowns they're missing in. So.
Ball outside the Kabus. He's got some room to run. A little east-west. He follows his blocks nicely as he gets the ball past midfield here. It's a 1st and 10. So big chunks on the ground for the Hawks.
Again, he's only a sophomore too. He has so much potential coming up, Kabus.
Yeah, you think you can only imagine what he's going to be like in 2 years.
He's going to get better and better and better, faster and faster too.
Blinsky back to pass. Goes underneath the Nuss and another drop pass. Third of the day. Tough grab though for Nuss.
Yes.
Ball did hit him in the gloves. So there's a little wrinkle there in the offense. Now I'm sure they'll go back to the ground here on 2nd down. No, another pass, and Blinsky is sacked by number 45. No protection there on the left side. That was a loss of around 10 there. 10 plus.
Again, good rush by the Watertown defense right there.
Yeah, I think the Hawks just need a little better communication there on the offensive line. This guy, it was just a free blitzer. Especially on Belinsky's blind side. That's the most dangerous spot for a quarterback to get hit.
Yep.
I think he's pretty fortunate just to keep his keep possession of the football. So I think Watertown will take a timeout here on this 3rd and long situation.
Timeout call.
Hawks right in this game at halftime, but things have started to slip away a little bit here in the second half. Watertown doing a little bit of what they did against Oxford. Really close game at the half, but then really opening it up in the second half.
Yes.
Jill has been dominant, Dave.
Yes.
The entire game. On offense and defense.
Very much so.
He's a good safety, running down guys, making tackles. It's been difficult for this Hawks defense to contain this Watertown attack. It's fake. Yeah, a little wrinkle in there. Yeah, double reverse. Cochran, the one ending up with the ball. Watertown did a good job of not over pursuing there, as we do have a flag. Well, let's see. Here we go. This is have a development here. Well, 12 men on the field on Watertown, so that'll give the Hawks another shot here on third down. A crucial mistake.
Again, Watertown with the mistakes a lot today too. It's costing them too.
They could easily be way ahead in this game.
Yes, but they've been making very small, detailed mistakes, which is costing them too much yards and stuff like that too.
Yeah, we saw Crosby. They had some crucial mistakes late in the game.
Yeah.
They ended up losing the game against Woodland. So
Penalty was against Watertown.
just some lack of inexperience. As Polinsky will drop back to pass here. Has time and has a man, but overthrows Kabusk. Had him open. Tough throw to make, though, for Polinsky. Had a long way to throw that ball. But thanks to that too many men on the field situation, we'll have another shot here to pick up the first down.
Again, you can definitely tell, like, Woodland's, they're not receiving the ball properly. They got to work on that during practice more. Hopefully, Coach Malfoy will implement that during their practice, sessions.
We give it to Kabusk, and he'll fall forward, and that will be enough for a Hawks first down. So that'll keep the chains moving. Kabusk, high motor guy. He just keeps on trucking. He's got the speed. And now he's got, his freshman year, we knew he had the speed.
Yes.
He was able to get around.
It wasn't developed. It wasn't
but now
developmental.
He's got the power too.
Yes.
He's got a big frame.
Yes.
Real strong runner. And the future's bright for number 25 as he gets the ball again. This time, slip it on that grass surface there. So probably a pickup of 1. So I'll say it's about a 2nd and 9. Long line.
I just said big frames because during the off seasons, lifting seasons, they've been in the gym pumping the iron, getting big. So most of them have gotten bigger throughout the off seasons. Pretty much.
Ball's out there and on the ground, and it looked like a lot of Watertown bodies near that ball, and sure enough, it is their football. So the first turnover of the day for the Hawks, which stops a good drive they had going there. And with 7:43 left here in the fourth quarter, Watertown takes possession at around the 35-yard line. Now, if you're Watertown here, you just got to keep it conservative on the ground. Can't have any turnovers.
That would be costly.
They should be well on their way to a 2-0 start. Here's a run down to 34. Good job by the Hawks, bottling them up there. 74 Jackson Henry there on the tackle. Henry had a big sack in that Crosby victory last week. This time doing a good job of containing that run there. As Watertown will just take their time here in the line of scrimmage as they try to wind down this clock. And another inside handoff. And once again, Jackson Henry there on the tackle.
Jackson Henry, unstoppable. See, Jackson Henry's the kind of guy, like, during situations like this, anger, gets into his heart. Then he channels his anger into productivity instead of, messing up. That's what he does.
Another guy who plays the entire game. The offensive line, he's the left tackle here. One of the D tackles inside. And here's a 3rd and 10 situation for Watertown. Let's see, do they keep it conservative here on the ground, or do they try to air it out here? With just over 6 minutes here in the fourth quarter. It's a play action, and he's gone, Diella. And he's got room to run. He slides there, right at the 15, a late hit there.
Diella with the scramble. Managed to pick up first down. There is a flag on the play.
Ben Nuss there, the late contact. And an extra 15 yards given to Watertown. Still get the ball right here at the 35-yard line. Now in 6:05 left here in the fourth quarter. That clock will continue to run.
Watertown first and 10 on the Woodland 35-yard line.
So, Watertown lining up in the I formation here.
It goes pretty close, so just be careful.
So there you go. Second down. Another run to 36. Continuing to truck along. It's like a combination of Jackson Henry and Eddie Krifka there on the tackle.
Woodland doing a good job.
Both 3rd and 5.
Sorry, Woodland doing a good job shutting the offense down.
They're doing a good job stopping that run, especially out of the I formation. Now it's all about stopping Diella here on a 3rd down.
If you're Watertown right now, what you got to do is just, again, stay conservative. Don't do anything extreme. Just hope the clock runs out and then, acquire the victory.
Yeah, just a little above 4 minutes here in the fourth. In the gun. Diella takes it, fires, right side, or left side, and it's dropped. One of the few mistakes today by Watertown.
For John Bono.
And let's see what Watertown decides to do here. It being 4th and 5 at right around 30. Definitely don't want to punt it here, but this game mainly at hand. Be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Again, Watertown with some few risky plays here. I mean, they're ahead. They don't have to go risky, but they're still doing it anyways.
But Diella he's been really controlling the entire game with his arm. And he's had wide open receivers. This time he's going to run it. And he falls forward right near the first down, and they're going to move the chains here.
Diella with the keeper manages to...
So another first down for Watertown. So it'll be a 1st and 10. Start around the 23-yard line. Now inside 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. So they'll take their time to get this play off. There's a good run stop there inside.
Nivatula with the ball. No gain. Second down.
It's about a 2nd and 11 here. I got him. Yeah. Yes. 2nd and 11 here. In the I formation. Toss outside. Looks like the Hawks have put in a few of their subs.
Picked up about 4 yards.
A few different players.
The 3rd and 6.
So, about 3rd and 5 here. First down here would end this game. Looking ahead, the Hawks will be...
Again, Angerson just said, and you could see in the Woodland players, but instead of using it aggressively, they're channeling it into, like, you know, plays, using it to stop plays, using it to do good stuff on the field right now.
Yeah, doing a good job. Playing till you know the end.
Yes. Never give up, you know. They have the attitude.
And next week, the Hawks, looking ahead, Hawks will be at Sacred Heart, a 6 o'clock start. So Sacred Heart, a team from the Waterbury. Remember that Crosby, they were the team that won that city jamboree. The Hawks beat them earlier. So the Hawks will have a great chance to start with a 2-1 start. Tough loss here today, though. They did fight hard. Against this Watertown team was right in it at the half. It's only down a point. But it just looked like Nick Diao was just DLO. He was just a little too. Sorry about those technical difficulties. We're back. We didn't give up yet. We're gonna finish the game out. Fourth down, they'll run the ball up the middle. No gain there. It ends up in the hands of Carter Moore. So I guess you could say that was a turnover. At least a turnover on downs. So defense making a stop late. First string offense
44 seconds
stays
left
out.
in the game. 44.
Woodland takes over on downs with 44.9 seconds left on the clock.
So Please just about clearing out. Hawks will have a few more plays here to show what they got. Watertown will be looking to put the stamp on this one. And it'll be a throw for Belinsky, who's not made a completion yet, but a little elusiveness and a good slide there. Right near that 30-yard line. So scrambles for about 3-4 yards.
Picked up about 3 yards, be second and 7.
Probably one last play in this one. One last run, Ben Nuss. Carry outside. He's got a good amount of yards there. Capping off a good game for Nuss on the ground, but it's a Hawks first down. Clock stops with a second left, so and that's it. And we'll wrap things up here at Woodland High School. Hawks fall to the Watertown Indians. 42-21. Good effort tonight for the Hawks.
Yep, good effort for the Hawks.
Played a really good Watertown team.
The first 2 quarters were excellent. The third quarter, Watertown came in very strong, and they kept dominating throughout the whole game.
Yeah, they finished it up strong. Did a good job.
Yep.
For the Hawks, next week we'll be taking on Sacred Heart in Sacred Heart. We hope for you to join us then. So thanks for watching, and we'll hopefully we'll see you next week.
Yep. Go Woodland Hawks.